Welcome back to my channel. Here is the final episode of Save Mayon Volcano, Quarrying.
Quarry operations are typically undertaken by private quarry operators or contractors, companies, or individual permittees. In Albay, many quarry operators have been identified: Sanro Builders, John Michael Freno, Lawrence Lubiano, NFH Construction, WCD Construction and Supply, AMIG Construction and Supply, SunWest Construction, and others, as having violated permit terms in past investigations. The provincial government, via its Provincial Mining Regulatory Board, Provincial Environmental and Natural Resources Office, local government units, plays a regulatory role. For example, the Albay Provincial Mining Regulatory Board has recommended non-renewal of certain quarry permits due to over-extraction. In 2020, the Mines and Geosciences Bureau, MGB, together with the Department of Environment and Natural Resources, DENR, Task Force, investigated 106 quarry operators around Mayon. They found that 15 of these operators did not comply with their permit, DENR. 9 operators were extracting sand gravel in areas outside their designated permit areas. 6 operators were working with no permit or expired permit. As a result of a major lahar flow event triggered by Typhoon Rolly in 2020, which buried houses and killed residents in Albay, quarry operations came under. In 2022, the local provincial government, Albay, issued an executive order suspending quarry operations because more than half of operations around Mayon were reported as illegal, i.e., operating without needed clearances or exceeding haul limits. Recently, in 2025, the governor of Albay again suspended quarry operations due to several reported cases of over-extraction at various sites. Philippine News Agency. What kinds of violations? From the sources, violations include extracting outside the permitted area, i.e., moving into river channels or lahar paths not authorized, operating without a valid permit or with expired paperwork, stockpiling or leaving extracted materials inside active river lahar channels, which can exacerbate hazards when heavy rain volcanic debris mobilizes, exceeding maximum allowable haul or extraction volumes mandated in the permits. Why this matters/impacts. The area around Mayon is highly hazard-prone: volcano, lahar flows, river channels. Quarry operations in sensitive zones can destabilize channels, increase flood or lahar risk. Quarrying materials are needed: sand, gravel, boulders for reconstruction and eroded channel clearance. So there's a tension between enabling extraction versus ensuring it's safe and legal. Improper extraction, especially inside river lahar paths, may reduce the channel's capacity to carry volcanic debris plus water, thereby increasing risk of damage to communities. Quarry operations in Albay Province, Philippines. 2025 Status Report. Summary. Quarrying around Mayon Volcano in Albay Province remains a serious environmental and regulatory. As of October 2025, the provincial government has ordered a province-wide suspension of all quarrying activities due to violations and over-extraction concerns. Key developments. Executive Order Number 21 issued on September 1st, 2025 by Governor Noah Rozon. This order suspended all quarry operations in Albay until November 3, 2025, unless revoked or extended. Only disposal of existing stockpiles by valid permit holders is allowed. Permit revocations. Multiple quarry operators had their permits revoked after inspections. Found evidence of over-extraction and operation outside permitted zones, August-September 2025. Inspection and audit. A province-wide inspection and compliance audit were launched to assess environmental impacts and ensure proper permit management. Ongoing illegal operations. Despite the suspension, some reports suggest isolated cases of illegal extraction continue. Enforcement efforts by the provincial government and the Mines and Geosciences Bureau, MGB, are ongoing. Environmental context. The Mayon Volcano slopes and lahar channels are high-risk zones. Improper quarrying increases hazards like flooding and lahar flows. The suspension aims to prevent sediment buildup and loss of natural barriers. Regulatory actions and consequences. Suspension of all active quarry operations, except November 2025. Permit revocation and blacklisting. Operators barred from applying for new permits for 5 years. Pending administrative and possible criminal actions for unpermitted operations. Continuous monitoring by the Department of Environment and Natural Resources, DNRN, and Albay Provincial Environment and Natural Resources Office, PENRO. Status as of October 2025. Legal extraction is currently halted under Executive Order No. 21. Only stockpile utilization is permitted. Several operators had permits revoked following violations. Illegal operations remain under investigation. Sources: Philippine News Agency, PNA, Philippine Star, DENR News Alerts, GMA News, Bicol Politico, and Business Mirror.
Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to my channel.